We have reached our finale. Quell the souls and sing Ling Temple. Dude. Holy fucking shit. Kind of reminds me of Mushroom Head a little bit. His keyboards. Oh my god. There's the hell money. People really throwing money at him. That's crazy. What's he burning? Oh, what the fuck? This dude just burned a flag on a live stage? Holy shit! He hit that high note. Dude, these concerts look awesome. I'm guessing this is live at the Ling Sing Temple. They wrote this song for the Ling Sing Temple, or Sing Ling Temple. Fucking cool, dude. I can't believe he burned an actual flag on stage, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. No wonder that this isn't on Spotify, man. This shit's pretty fucking controversial. I like it, dude. I fucking love this album, dude. Great fucking album. Very surprising that I like this, man. But holy shit, that was really good. Makai, you have outdone yourself, man. Definitely one of my favorite bands you've ever requested on the channel. Let's get into my review. My top 3. So my top 3 on this album, I think number 1's going to Southern Cross, dude. That shit was just, dude, the riff on that, man, beautiful. Definitely remind me of Exodus, Testament, Lamb of God. Super fucking cool riff, dude. Loved it. That makes it go to the top immediately. That riff. It was like, I'm a huge Lamb of God fan. As you can tell, I got a signed Omens fucking vinyl right there. And I have a hat, but yeah. Fucking sick ass song. Number 2, I'm probably gonna have to give this one to Quell. I think Quell was an awesome video. Just kind of displaying when the husbands leave for war. The wives had the face paint on. I don't know what the resemblance of the face paint for the wives were, but very, very interesting video. I really like that though. Really, really awesome. What is the purpose of the guy putting a third eye in his forehead? What is that? I never seen it. Was that like a thing in World War II where Japanese soldiers would do that? But yeah, very interesting. Number 3, I'm gonna have to go with, I think I'm gonna give it to, I like the last one, dude. The last song was just fire. Quell the Souls and Sing Ling Temple. That was an awesome, awesome fucking song. Beautiful live video. I can't believe that dude burned a fucking flag on stage, dude. I'm guessing that flag was to represent the Chinese government. Man, Taiwan fucking hates China. Holy shit. I remember there's a couple people that commented on my videos that said that Taiwan's not even a country. I'm sorry, but Taiwan's a country, man. It's a country. And they threw the hell money at them as well. That was really cool. Album MVP. I think the album MVP for this album, I'm gonna give it to Freddie Lim, dude. Freddie Lim's getting album MVP for one main reason. His vocals, very, very unique. The fact he nails these highs, dude, he nails these high notes like it's nothing. He uses the Urdu, which is really, really cool. I've never seen a lead singer use an instrument like that, like a traditional Chinese, is it Chinese or Taiwanese instrument? I don't know. But that was fucking cool. I wasn't expecting that at all. That was super cool. He's definitely getting it, man. And the fact that he's fucking in the government and he's a lead singer, like what? That's crazy. He's definitely getting MVP. Influences for this album. I think the number 1 influence for this album, I hear a lot of Megadeth. I really do. A lot of Megadeth, a lot of Slayer. But I think Megadeth is a huge influence for this band in this album, or just this album period. Very, very huge influence in this album. Just kind of like fuck the world, fuck the government, stuff like that. Just kind of just anarchist rebellion. Very, very cool. Number 2, probably Exodus. I'm probably going to say there's a lot of guitar riffs in here reminding me of Exodus. And I've heard maybe 3-4 songs by Exodus in the past. And it just kind of just blew me away that they had, that the guitars could play that good, dude. Just awesome. Definitely a huge influence. Number 3, gonna go with Lamb of God. I mean, he doesn't sound like them. He doesn't sound like Randy Bly. But a lot of the guitar riffs here do remind me. A lot of the drumming in this album really does remind me of Lamb of God. Chris Adler drumming. So we'll definitely throw it up for the 3rd influence. The 4th influence, I'm gonna leave it to you guys. I'll let you guys take the last 2. You said Cataclysm. I know you said Cataclysm. I never listened to Cataclysm, so I can't really put my say into that. But I guess we could throw him down for an influence. I like that. I like Cataclysm. That's a pretty good. I haven't really listened to him, but you know, we could throw him into an influence just because you said that it sounds like Cataclysm. And number 5, I think that we're gonna pick a black metal band. Now I heard a couple dark funeral songs, and it kind of did remind me of kind of Dark Funeral. I guess we should throw it down. Yeah, fucking put it, Dark Funeral. I haven't fully listened to this band that much, so it's kind of unfair for me to put it as an influence. But you know, this shit is hard to do, man. It is literally hard to try to figure out a band's influences of what they had in mind when they made their album. But it's just, that's what I hear. That's what I hear. Very, very interesting top. Very interesting influences. Genre. This is 100% folk metal. It's folk. It's huge folk, traditional Japanese / Taiwanese metal. Japanese instruments in it. Taiwanese instruments. Very, very traditional. So I'm going to go ahead and use Freddie's example of naming themselves Orient Metal, but I'm still going to put in parentheses folk metal. It's folk metal, but it's Orient Metal. It's black metal. It is 100% black metal. 100% black metal. And the screams, the guitar riffs, the drumming, everything about it. It's got blast beats. It's got the bass licks. It's got the visuals. Yes, definitely black metal. Number 3, melodic. It's a very, very melodic album. A lot of just melodies just going infused together with the Japanese instruments and the metal instruments. Very, very cool. I hear a lot of symphony in this album. I'm probably going to have to go with symphonic for my 4th, 100%. And number 5, we're going to go with death metal. Yep. Because, I mean, Exodus, Megadeth, it's right there. Cataclysm, death metal. It's death metal. The implication. We already read about the implication in the biography. I'm just going to come up with my thing about it. I think it's to display that Taiwan and Japan were best friends during World War II, and they're still best friends even now today. The difference today now is that the U.S. has sided with Japan. We are currently allies with Japan, and we're allies with Taiwan as well. And it's just to display the whole honor concept. It's very, very traditional aspect. Like I brought out my katana and I show you guys. It's a very traditional way of writing music. Combining the instruments, the traditional instruments with the fucking guitars and the drums, that's just badass. And that's badass in itself, man. So I definitely think that this is about the people that were drafted for the army in Japan, or they were, I don't know if they were forced or they weren't forced, but they did it for their country. They died for their country. They protected their country. They protected their wives from the U.S. And not really the U.S., but just like any other territory coming to try to take them over. And then Hiroshima and Nagasaki happened, and that was basically the end of World War II. And even today, the Japanese haven't forgiven us. In some parts of Japan, they haven't forgiven us for what we did. My rating. Makai, you have earned yourself an over 9,000 out of 10 rating. Beautiful album, beautiful visuals, great music. It's unique. It's unique as fuck, dude. I love it. This is a great album. Great fucking choice to pick for your top 3. If you guys are interested in getting your top 3 on the channel, then come over to Twitch, request us some bangers, and then you can hopefully place in the top 3 by the end of the year. And then whoever places in the top 3, I'm at the mercy of your pick to throw on the channel next year. So that's how it works, man. Top 3 people get to request an album on this channel for the next year, the following year. That's how it works every single year. I started that last year, and I love it. I love doing it. The next album review will be Ignia, Dreams of Lands Unseen. I heard this album's about a gypsy that travels across the Mojave Desert, or not the Mojave Desert, but the Arabian Desert. What do you the Sahara, right? Is that the Sahara? No, it's not the Sahara. Fuck. I don't know what it's called. Is it the Saharan Desert that's in the Middle East? I think it is, right? It's a whole story about it. So I'm pretty interested to check it out. I'll see you guys at the next album review.